welcome back to Morning Coffee. Megan here for another video. On this channel, we talk all about organization, productivity, planning, and goal getting so that you can go after your own version of more and love the way that you feel while you do it. I am doing a giveaway after 333 subscribers are on this channel. So if you love topics like this, if you clicked on this video, go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you have an opportunity to be a part of the giveaway. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Routines. How many times in our lives have we told ourselves that this is the answer to all of our struggles, right? We tell ourselves, if I could just dig into my routines, if I could just get back into the swing of things, if I could just get back into the rhythm, then all my issues would be solved, right? We tell ourselves this over and over again about our routines. We say, I just need to get my routine back. And we say this to ourselves over and over again. I know that personally, I feel like every few weeks I have to remind myself, or I realize that I've gotten off track from where I started, right? Like you were doing this thing and it was really good and it made you feel good and it was working in your life. And then it's a couple weeks later and you look and you're like, oh, well, we're not there anymore. We're not doing that anymore. I feel like I'm constantly having to remind myself that these specific sets of activities really make me feel good and work well in my life. And when we're talking about routines, that really is what we're talking about. A routine is a specific set of activities that you do at a specific time of day or under a specific set of circumstances. And you probably have a routine whether you realize it or not. For example, when you take a shower, you probably do the same things in about the same order every time without even realizing it, right? You wash your hair first, then you do the conditioner, then you do the body wash, then you do the body scrub. Without even really planning it out in your mind, you've done a specific set of things under a certain set of circumstances in the same way every time. And because we do these routines consciously or unconsciously, they can be good for us or they can be bad for us. And obviously what we want to focus on are the routines that are good for us, that make our lives easier, simpler, more calm, etc. I so often find that routine really is the answer to so many of my struggles, so many of the things that feel hard on a day-to-day basis. I find that routine is the answer to making me feel better about my life. And so what I want to say to you is this: your routine exists to serve you. Your routine exists to make your life simpler, easier, and better to live. Your routine serves you. You don't serve your routine. And so your routine should change. I think we get it into our heads that if we were just disciplined enough or motivated enough or consistent enough, we could stick to this one ideal thing that you saw in a book or on TV somewhere. Someone said this is their morning routine and you're like, yep, if only I was more dedicated, I could stick to that routine every day from now until eternity, forever and ever, amen. And you've probably experienced this a million times in 2020, right? Working from home completely changed your new routine. You needed a new routine for the kids once they were homeschooling. Maybe your grocery shopping routine looked completely different because you didn't feel like you wanted to be out in the store in public all of that much. Your routines should adapt and change anytime your life does. To give you some more resources on routines and adapting them to fit your life, I have a couple of suggestions. The first is Rachel Hollis's Priority Planner. I have done a full flip through and review of this planner. I'm going to link it up here in case you want to dig in a little bit deeper. But each week, there is a space where you can delineate what this week's morning routine is. She points out that yes, your routines should change and maybe they look different depending on what you have going on in your life. So if this is a practice that you'd like to implement into your own life, I'd highly recommend Rachel Hollis's Priority Planner. There's a bunch new Priority Planner covers available for pre-order at Target.com right now. So this would be a good time to grab one of these if you're interested in that, if using some sort of paper space to line out what you want your routine to look like each week. Next, I read this awesome book this year, Good Morning, Good Life by Amy Landino. This is all about customizing a morning routine. This isn't about the morning routines of the rich and famous and successful and how you should copy them. This book is all about finding a morning routine that works for you, a specific set of things that you can do that mean something to you and not to anyone else. That is the main theme of the book, that no two morning routines are the same. This is an incredible book. I highly recommend you read if you want to dig into your routines a little bit more. If you'd like to see the routine that I'm using in my life right now, I have a video on my whole night routine. I'm going to link that up here so that you can watch that, see the set of activities that I do for myself each and every night. Also, I have a video on morning mindset shifts. This was huge for me in setting up somewhat of a morning routine. I'm not a morning person. I don't like the mornings, but that video really kind of lays out the things that I heard or learned that really changed the way that I thought about starting my morning on my own terms, in my own way. So I'm going to link that morning mindset shifts video up here as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found a few nuggets of wisdom that you could relate to, and I hope you look into one of the few resources that I shared here at the end of the video so you can make your routine and your everyday life better, easier, and happier to live in. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll be back for another video on Monday and Thursday. Until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.